guys, it's Lori. Thanks for joining me here at Pizazz Studios. Here in front of me I've got a 10 by 10 canvas. I have something in mind that I'd like to paint, and I'm going to paint the bottom green. And I do want to do the sides and everything ahead of time. So what I have here is I have made up some paint. This is Liquitex Basics Phthalo Green, but I've also added in some Payne's Gray. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some paint on my brush here. I'm just going to go ahead and paint the edges. I could just pour it on here and use my hands and whatnot, but I'm going to get runoff anyway when I paint this. I wanted to have a little bit of a base down here to cover the edges first. So I'm going to paint this on and then I'm going to let it dry before I move on to the next step. See if I can turn this around so that you can actually see what I'm doing. That would help, wouldn't it? The sides are done. I'm just going to go ahead and paint some on here. This looks pretty good. So I'm going to leave this to dry a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfectly dry, but I do want the sides to be pretty well covered. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Now, I went ahead and painted, like I said, the canvas on the sides and the bottom here. However, what I have in mind, I feel like this isn't quite what I want. So I am going to do something even more than I originally thought I would do. So I'm going to take the same green that I already painted here and put more down. There's too much white coming through for me. I don't want it to be quite that much, that light. It'll dry more opaque for me because that's more what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that now. Now I'm going to take my torch here and just lightly torch any air bubbles. Okay, the next step I'm going to do is I have some Artist Lock white flow acrylic mixed up in my cup here that I'm going to lay down on the top portion of my canvas. Now, what I have in mind, I don't think I actually mentioned yet, but I'm going to do a floral painting. So I'm going for, you know, flowers. So these paints are really runny. They're very thin. If you're interested, I have put some new items up for sale on the website at pizazzstudios.com. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the, you know, the flowers up here. I'm going to drag some of this up. Going to add in a little bit of some highlights. So what I have here is Liquitex Basics Primary Yellow and Artist Lock Deep Yellow. This is Vermillion by Artist Loft. I have a little mini blower. Work with Fluid Art at all. It's the called the world's smallest leaf blower. So this is what I'm going to use. Give my paint a little bit of a push here. This thing's a little hard to use. I gotta be honest with you. Maybe I should have just done it by mouth because that wasn't what I wanted to do. But that's okay. You have to keep hitting the button to turn it on and off, so let me just, I'm gonna skip that for a minute. Artist Loft Crimson. This one is light magenta. And I have the Vermillion again. I'm gonna need to move this for a moment because I can't reach that far. Okay, bear with me. Okay, so far so good. I have a really pretty metallic purple here. And you can see this okay. I gotta move it back, my apologies. I like this very much. So far so good. Very pretty. My apologies, I forgot to move this back up for you. It's hard for me to reach up here, so I have to pull it towards me closer where I can actually reach without leaning into my paint. Nice. I like this very much. I didn't realize I was that far away here. Let me zoom in for you. My apologies. I'll give you a close-up here. Got some really interesting things here. Very pretty. Okay, so let's move on here. Part right here, the colors are really interesting, but it's not my favorite. So I think what I'm gonna do that area a little bit more. I think I'm gonna not add any more yellow. That's really pretty. I think I'm gonna try to get this to go up a little bit here. Seems a little more balanced with this side. All right, this is really pretty. I'm so excited. I love this. All right, I feel like maybe one more here. Whoop. Oh, it's quite the blow. I think I just got paint on my cheek. Oh man, yeah, I blew way too hard. That's all right, we can fix it. There we go. Jeez. There's a joke in there somewhere, but I'm not going there. This is really pretty. I'm not sure I'm liking the way all this lime green is standing out so much. I'm trying to blend it in a little bit with my finger here. Alrighty, that'd be that. Let me get you a nice close-up. Okay, everyone, here we go with a close-up here for you. Let me get down here on the canvas. It's really pretty. I think it's, a very cool abstract floral painting. I like the cells that come up. I like just blowing the petal shapes. Each one's very unique. So I'm pretty happy with this overall. I've got other ideas in my head now that I'm going to go ahead and execute at some point. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you liked the video. If you could hit the thumbs up button, that would be much appreciated. And I will see you again soon on the next video. Thank you. Bye for now.